right. Let us know when we're good to go.
Good evening, everybody. We're live in the pits of Metal Chaos. This is your host, Dave. And I got on Saint Tragedy from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Well, three of the guys, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
So who do we got? Who do you got besides Wayne on vocals? Who else is over there?
Me, Matt, lead guitar player. Eric, bass. And I'm Wayne. Unfortunately, can't make it here today. Prior engagements.
Now, Wayne, how long you been a singer? Before even Saint Tragedy, how long you been singing?
I've been singing about my whole life, actually. So, and then I started the band about 10 years ago. So
are you the only original member now?
Yes, sir. I thought you heard. No. Yeah. Eric is second in line from that. Yeah. I've made it through the test. I just joined the band like 7 months ago.
Cool. And then you guys just lost Randy in September?
Yeah. We had some personal issues with him, and we decided to go our separate ways from him. So.
Yeah, shit happens, man.
Yeah, it's funny because lately on Facebook, I've been noticing a lot of bands around the area. They all have been switching band members around. Some people leave, some people join different bands. It always seems like around this time of year, a lot of people just kind of hot potato. Yeah, you take them. I don't want them right now. You can have them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We're still chugging along. You got to keep the band rolling.
Yeah, train keeps rolling.
That's for sure. Yeah, and for me, I was a fan for about 2 years before I was able to join the band. Now, back then, they had two guitar players, and I see them at Q-Bar, and I was just blown away because I don't really hear a lot of people singing the way Wayne does, So, for me, it was very welcoming and inviting to finally hear kind of a singer was original, but kind of still has that, old conditioning of the kind of singers that I grew up with listening to. You know what I mean? Whether it was like Creed or Alice in Chains or Paul Mudd, stuff like that,
Right.
So.
And Wayne can play the guitar too.
Yeah, Wayne's been playing this. He's been playing this around 10 years, right, or more. It's been probably just about as long as I've been in this band. I've been playing guitar, so probably almost 10 years now. Can't say I'm any good at it, but Well, that's the funny thing, and Wayne says that, but Wayne's really good at writing basic rhythms and getting kind of the foundation. My job is more kind of making them more technical and kind of expanding on his ideas. And I think that's where the partnership kind of works out really well. Because, I'm not good at writing really simple songs. He is. So we kind of are, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. We help each other complement to write the full process of writing the music.
Right. Now, are there any plans to add a second guitar player in the future?
As of right now, no. We're continuing as a four-piece, and we're going to see how it goes. If everyone likes it, then so far we got good feedback. I have some things I'm going to purchase to kind of make it where it seems like there's two guitar players, even though there's only one. I tweak my amp to pretty much be able to, have a full sound that, it doesn't sound like, because you listen to a lot of bands, there's a lot of bands with one guitar player, and you're able to make, get by. You know what I mean? Like Alice in Chains has one. Now they have two guitar players, but back then, in the early 90s, there was only one guitar player, and that was Jerry, playing the whole time, It was some Motley Crue, I mean, there's only one guitar player, Mick Mars. And, you know, he's a really underrated guitar player, but you think about a lot of those 80s hair hard rock bands had two guitar players, and Motley was only one guitar player the whole time. And they're, you know, they're able to have that full sound as so, you know.
Right. And the Disturbed only had one guitar player?
I believe so.
Yeah, Don Donegan and Disturbed. Yeah. Well, Godsmack.
Godsmack, yeah. I think Sully plays a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Yeah. Plays rhythm like Wayne would. As little as possible. Yeah. I write it and then I barely play it. and somehow remembers how it all goes later. Yeah. But pretty much majority of what we play, you know, I write and I give it to them to do as they please with it, and so far it's come out pretty good. So throw some crappy bass lines on it and everyone seems to like them. Something like that, you know.
Yeah.
We put it all in a pot, we start together, and that's what you get. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun because, like, before St. Tragedy, I was trying to form a band in Chicago. That's where originally I'm from. And that's pretty much where I stay right now and work. But before St. Tragedy, I struggled to actually get gigs and play around the Chicago area. I mean, this band is really active, and I love the fact that every week I can go to a place I've never been before and play a show there. You know what I mean? It's really entertaining, and you know, I look forward to it on the weekends. You know, because like a lot of places in Kenosha, I've never really visited. So for me, it's worth the commute, and it's always a good experience. Almost as good as juggling rats.
Now, Eric, how long you been playing bass guitar?
Oh, many, many moons. 15 plus years. I dropped it for a while. Picked it back up. I ended up having surgery on my wrist. And had to relearn how to play and all that. So, this is what you get after having all the meat ripped out of your wrist.
So what other bands have you been in?
Oh, I played death metal in the 90s. Played a bunch of shows in Chicago with bands called Necropolis and old band. Recently, right before I joined up with St. Tragedy, I was in that Praying Mantis Theory with Glenn Morrison. And that was fun, interesting. Got a lot of fans out of that, and actually how I met Wayne here. Him and Glenn are friends, and you know, we just kind of hit it off and started hanging out. But actually, I met you because of Sid, and then I met Glenn. Is that what it was? Yeah. I don't know. Hour crap. It's been longer than 5 minutes. I was actually good friends with Eric's nephew, Sid, and we ended up going to one of their practices, you know, back then, and that's how I ended up meeting obviously Eric and Glenn. And Eric was actually in Praying Mantis Theory with our drummer now, Jason. So we actually have 2/4 of what was PMT now in ST.
Cool.
We like acronyms. So, a little fun fact for you there.
That's cool. So, Eric, how many bass guitars do you own right now?
We were just talking about that. I have... Well, do you count them if they don't work all the way? Because I've got, like, over 15. It's 2,000. Some have take-ups, some don't have take-ups. Some have just sat so long, the electronics are crapped out in them. But, yeah, about 15 or 16.
So what's your main bass guitar you like to use all the time?
Oh, right now I'm using my October guitar basses, my 12 strings. Those are the rare of the bunch right there. Especially the brand name, because now, they don't even, they went out of business. Yeah,
October Guitar, you can't even find them on the interweb. They pull their page down and all that. So I have 22 and 23 of 50 made John Gallagher Signature Series guitars made by October Guitar, and no one else can have them. Mine.
The nice thing about the small string bass is that, you know, that's one of the factors why we're kind of not eager to get in our guitar players, because, you know, Eric's bass tone is very thick, and, you know, so you think about it, you know, 12-string bass, so he has 3 strings, right, per string. I mean, you don't throw a normal bass. It's all stacked in octaves. I mean, it's a very thick, full sound. You know what I mean? And it's nice because a lot of bass players, they have to tweak a lot of their amps to make it sound, you know, a certain way.
Buy a bunch of pedals, get a bunch of effects, and I get all that just by strumming 3 strings together.
And, you know, those basses that he mentioned are really heavy. They're one solid piece of wood carved.
15 pounds apiece. It's worked out for you. It is. Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's awesome.
You just need the sound.
That's awesome, man. Now, Matt, how long you been playing guitar?
I've been playing 15, 17 years around there. I mean, you know, I go back, I mean, you know, when I was like middle school, 7th or 8th grade, I was really eager to learn guitar. And my first band actually really got me into this whole thing was Nirvana, actually. You know, it's Kurt Cobain, actually. And, you know, I really just enjoyed, you know, a lot of that, the songs that, you know, he wrote. And, you know, I went with my buddy to a guitar shop, you know, ended up where I took lessons there, and a couple of years after taking lessons, I got offered a job there. Then I was teaching guitar there, I was selling guitars, and, you know, I was kind of in bands, kind of learning how that works. You know, one band ends, start another one, or join another one. And, you know, I teach guitar currently, too, in Berwyn, Illinois, a place called Above and Beyond Music. But, you know, it's pretty much been like, when I started taking lessons and learning songs, I was always hungry to learn more and to keep going.
So Kurt Cobain was your big guitar inspiration?
My main guitar inspiration?
Was Kurt Cobain?
In the beginning, yeah. And then, obviously, as I got, I was kind of learning more and more different kind of styles of music and, you know, buying more and more albums. I started following different guitar players and started kind of, you know, trying to learn their material, you know.
How about right now? Who are big inspirations to you right now?
It's always going to be Zakk Wylde, Joe Satriani, Paul Gilbert, John Five, Buckethead. So those are really the main that I follow. Each guitar player has a signature, you know, sound and, you know, what they're good for. And I kind of collect all of it and kind of try to emulate some of the stuff that I was really passionate about when I heard them play.
Now, how many guitars you own?
You know, on top of my head, I think it's like 8 guitars. I use 3 for Tragedy, almost every gig.
So what's the main brand guitar you use?
So the funny thing is, like, every guitar I have is a different brand. I like to collect guitars, and I like to have different, you know, sound for guitars. So for C-Track, I mainly use a PRS Tucson 24 top 10, and then I have an ESP Mirage that's custom shop from Japan, and then I use a Gibson U2 Strat, which is a really weird guitar because Gibsons don't make a lot of Strats. That was given to me by my godfather.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that one has a lot of sentimental value because my godfather
Now, Eric, who are your bass player inspirations?
Well, if I didn't say Cliff, I'd be lying. So, Cliff Burton's got to be in there. Geddy Lee, you gotta love him. Victor Wooten. Now, I'm not saying I can do anything these guys do. I just like their tones, like their styles. They sound awesome, and they're actually a big, especially Cliff. Listening to Cliff Burton with Metallica play, that he just did some awesome stuff. I really like the tone he used, and that's kind of what I base my tone off of.
So now, Wayne, who are your big inspirations for vocalists?
Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Shinedown fan. So obviously Brent Smith is a huge inspiration vocally for me, just because of how much soul he puts into his music. Oh, there's Garth Brooks. Chris Robertson from Blackstone Cherry, I love that guy. So much soul there. I mean, the list goes on. Like I'm into a lot of modern, obviously, rock bands. So 3 Days Grace, Alter Bridge. I mean, Miles Kennedy's a phenomenal singer. Adam Gontier. All them guys that I grew up on listening to, pretty much. And I've been a Shinedown fan for probably 8 years now since I've heard them.
I know you went to see them at Summerfest. You had a video footage on Facebook.
Yeah, that was actually my 5th time seeing them.
So before Saint Tragedy, did you sing any other bands?
No, this is my first gig.
This your baby.
My baby. That's what everybody tells me. This is your baby, man. Go with it.
But that's what's impressive is that there's a lot of singers. They would seriously just with any type of lead, they'll just drop what they're doing and try, take the risk of maybe making it with that, new band or whatever. But Wayne's been loyal with Saint Tragedy, and it shows, that he has a lot of heart and soul in what he believes in. Because a lot of singers, especially in Chicago, a lot of these bands they played with, singers are always coming and going. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it really shows, the value in Wayne's outlook on what he believes in with Saint Tragedy, going somewhere, because a lot of people after a while, they don't see a certain, type of reward, they just bail on it, But, I mean, we were able to, accomplish a lot, and, I'm really happy that, it's moving forward, and, there's a lot of exciting things, going to happen with this band in the next few months, so stay tuned.
Now, how much studio CDs does the band have out right now?
How much studio what?
How many CDs you got out right now?
Well, we recorded an old live EP a couple of years ago, which that's nowhere online anymore. But we've recently just got out of the studio, and we're releasing our new EP here soon. So that'll be on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, all over the internet. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that'll have 6 songs on it.
Now, Wayne, what's this song "No More Religion" about?
No More Religion is pretty much about not wanting to deal with how people try to shove their beliefs down your throat. Like they want you to believe in what they want you to believe, but they don't give you a say in what you think the world should be. And that's pretty much my anthem for I'm going to be what I want to be. I don't care what you think, and that's that. So.
Cool. You guys want to take a break and play that one?
Sure, we can do that.
All right. We'll be back, everyone. Here's "No More Religion" by Saint Tragedy.
No more religion, no more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? There's no mistaking writing on the wall, as it appears to shake and tremble across them all. I can't remember the last time I wrote these rhythms and these rhymes. Been tortured by these shadows in my mind. No more religion, no more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? I've lost my touch, I no longer feel anymore. Hey, what's the rush? I'm getting closer to the shore. I don't need your kindness, I don't need your cries. All I want from you is your peace of mind. No more religion, no more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? No more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? No more religion, no more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? No more religion, no more lies, no more conspiracy withholding your rights. If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain? Your pain, your If I was an angel driven by hate, would that consume all of your pain?
Okay, that was No More Religion by Saint Tragedy. Hope you people enjoyed that if you're listening. Oh, hey guys, we're back.
How you doing?
Hello.
So you guys have any upcoming shows?
Yeah, we're, Saturday night we're playing at Hijinks in Port Atkinson. That's nice. It's a cool venue. We only he's really just an awesome guy. And then the 27th of this month we're doing Friday Ween at the Bread Stop in Kenosha. And then the 28th we're in Burlington at Bobby Rockets with Mixed Company, Day Rollers, and Nate D. And I think I was just informed that Brock Best Band is playing that as well with us. So that should be a good time. And we got a slew of shows coming up in November. Double Deuce, we're playing Brower House, and where is it? Lombard, Illinois. And yeah, so everyone, we just recently agreed to play it, right? That was a little on the hush, but I guess it is confirmed, but but I guess we'll let that one out of the bag. November 11th, we're playing Route 20. We're opening for October Rage
Route 20, November 11th. So anybody who's listening,
Got the inside scoop.
yeah, please feel free to come out and join us. Matt spilled the beans, but we'll let you know here. Anyone who's listening, you've now heard a little scoop there.
Yeah, so hush up and tell everyone you know.
Tell your friends.
I remind you of Wishmaster.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we're getting shows left and right. So I mean, it's definitely an honor to get everything.
It really is. I mean, there's so much, bands looking to play out, and we get asked, weekly, did you play shows? And that's what's awesome. We're all we love to play out, man. And you guys never seen St. Tragedy play. The record, or the songs that are recorded, only really capture such a small portion of what the whole live experience is about. You know what I mean? Because we're all like drenched in sweat at the end of the show, and just so excited to kind of show you guys, what we're made of, what we want people to see. If we were fans at a show.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Wayne, have you ever tried to book the band at Casey's Cabin?
I have not. I've been to Casey's Cabin a few times, but we have yet to play there. I would love to play there, though. It's a really cool outdoor event.
Yeah.
Maybe we can put that into our foresee future for the next year. I mean, who knows?
I know Will Rock does a bunch of shows there.
Right.
Mixed Company's been there a couple times.
Yeah, I've seen them there a couple times. It's a great band.
So what are some of your favorite venues to play at?
Back bar in Janesville. Oh my God. Metal Grill, which rest in peace, was amazing. Yeah. Which rest in peace was amazing.
Metal Grill went under, but that was a really cool venue to play. Great sound, great vibe there. What other places can we think of here? Hijinks we just played.
Yeah, Hijinks was awesome.
Hijinks was a cool venue. We're playing there again Saturday, like I said, on the 21st.
I think it's a lot of fun because, that's the only, rock and roll bar in that whole city. And, it's pretty much like the top of the neighborhood, when you go there. I mean, Fort Atkinson is actually a really beautiful town. It's surrounded by I don't know which river it is, but, when I was driving there for our last gig there, I mean, I was really calm and kind of at peace when I was roaming through the street there. It's very nice, like a little hidden gem.
Yep. There's a bunch of venues we've gone to that are really cool. I mean, there's so many to list, but the fact that we literally played at least every other weekend as of late, it's really hard to narrow it down.
So what's the biggest band St. Tragedy's ever opened for?
You say the biggest band?
Yeah, like any national acts?
We've opened for Smile Empty Soul. We've opened for at the back bar. There was Super Bob, and then we opened for Romantic Rebel when those guys were around. Those guys were a great band. Sad to see those guys had to disband.
Yeah.
But who else? I know I'm missing a few here, but hopefully next year we're able to get on with more national acts.
Yeah, that's the goal. We could open up for our influence idols. Yeah, I mean that to me is where that's a rock star moment. Lobby with it, Metal Girl. Just my own yourself. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then obviously we opened it for October Rage at Route 20, which was spilled by Matt. So anybody who comes out to Route 20, November 11th, we'll see you there. It'll be a great time.
I've never been there, so that's what I brought back to what I said earlier. All these places that we play out. It's like a first for me.
Jason just reminded me via message that we opened for Bridge to Grace. I don't know why I left those guys out. Those guys are a great band. They also disbanded recently. But those guys are another great band that we got to open for. I don't know why I missed them guys, but if you've ever heard Bridge to Grace, they're a phenomenal band. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. I know Jason's listening right now from work, but thank you for throwing that out.
So now, Wayne, since this band's been together, what's the funniest moment ever?
Funniest moment ever. What was the funniest moment ever, Eric?
I don't know. Was it when he almost dropped my crap?
That was like, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of like...
Or was it when Jason got me pulled over?
That was a hilarious time. You gotta tell that story. Tell that story.
What was that? The Q&E?
The Q&Z.
Q&Z up in Ringgold.
In Ringgold, yeah.
We were coming back from playing up in Ringgold, and Jason's following me, and I'm pulling a trailer, and I called him and said, "Hey, Jay, are all my lights working on this trailer? I don't want to get pulled over." No sooner than he says, "Yeah, they're fine. Sherry, get pulled over for not having lights." Sherry. We got out of that, though, because the cop that pulled us over was a bass player. Just saying. Just saying. We're cool. That's it. The rest of
it's history, man.
Yeah, still your October basis?
No, he didn't want us to have you. I did get out and wiggle my wires so my lights were still. And then we continued on.
That was like the coolest experience as being a band literally on the road from where we were, because that show was literally 4 hours from where we're at in Kenosha.
It was an experience.
So it was a fun drive all together, and then having that happen just kind of added to the whole experience.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, man. So what's been the fondest memory of this band so far?
Fondest memory.
I think we're still working on making those. we can't seem to keep guitarists. So, challenge is on you, Matt. So, we have so many good memories and bad memories with all the different members as of late. It's kind of hard to pick one.
I mean, I don't know if I can think of a specific fondest memory. I think just overall, us worked, like, especially right now, working together as a four-piece, it's so much more, exciting for us, the journey. And it's been a journey throughout this whole thing. And I think I think the fondest memory overall is just us keeping this afloat, making this a reality.
So what do you guys think about promoters that do pay to play?
So you're asking if, like,
what do we think about them, you said?
Yeah, what you guys like those kind of shows?
where we have to, as a band, we have to pay to play, right?
Yeah. Right, yeah. We're not really a big fan on that.
Well, it's like when I was taking lessons at We Are Music when I was young, I remember one advice he gave me, and he goes, you're fucking stupid if you ever have to pay to play a gig. And, that stuck with me till now. Because, he was all about business, too. And, it's like paying, like, thousands of dollars to go on tour with a band. It's like, I mean, like, how is that even going to really, like, help us? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, advertise your name, but, like, all the expenses of just being on tour, it's like, I can't fathom that, like, to, have to, put, extra, couple, $100 or $1,000, whatever it is, to even, like, make that a reality. I don't know. Because we were offered a few of those, right? Yeah, and it's like, we all quickly kind of came to realization that that's just not who.
For me, if anybody is trying to say, you you guys need to pay to play these shows. It's like, but if I'm coming to play this show, why should I be paying you when overall they should be wanting to pay these bands that are coming out? They're driving these distances, wear and tear on their vehicle, you know, hauling all their gear and coming out and performing for you. It's like, wouldn't you have the common courtesy of wanting to give them at least gas money? I mean,
all right. So in your guys' opinion, what are the pros and cons in the music business?
the pros and cons of the music business.
Nobody really wants to pay you. They want you to bring like a million people and pull out your ass and somehow make it all work. I mean,
Oh yeah, I forgot we can fucking swear on here.
you know, like, you know, that's the thing is that, like, you know, it's competitive, but also, I mean, as a local band, that's the thing with Chicago is that a lot of places in Chicago don't want local bands because it's all about cover bands in Chicago because it brings in more people that know the music material already. But, you know, how are we supposed to, you know, get our music kind of known, and how are we supposed to get recognized if we just play covers? I mean, we love to play covers, but, you know, we also have a lot of material that's our own that we want to kind of, you know, showcase and play for the world, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the way to, like, power, you know, note that I have about, you know, certain venues is just, you know, them kind of being so strict about us drawing like 50, 100 people. I don't know.
Right. We've had people from, you know, further in Illinois message us and be like, oh yeah, you guys will never draw 10 people or 20 people coming from where you're coming from. So right off the bat, it's like, so you're saying you don't want us to play at all, or like you don't believe in us, or, you know. But we still stand tall, and we go and we prove them all wrong, you know.
And on the flip side of that, getting out there and playing the shows that we play, meeting these the owners of the bars, the patrons of the bars, and the venues that we do go play, you know, just about everyone has been awesome. There's not anyone I can say I have anything really bad to say about. So just all the great people you get to meet in the music industry, playing our music, loving our music, wanting our CD, which, you know, we have to say we can't give them yet.
Yeah.
But it just meeting all the people is the big pro to all of it. You know, getting to know all these guys, the other guys in the band. Most everybody is just awesome to play a show with and hang out with after and during.
Kind of like an extended family. I mean, we all have the same, you know, passion for what we do. Yeah, I mean, and we all come together to kind of, show ourselves for what we're made of and kind of what we love to do.
That's cool. Now, how important is social media to the band?
It's very. I mean, you know,
It's definitely a big factor
yeah,
for us.
these days you have to have it in order to be recognized.
And it's the bane of our existence all at the same time. Because just about everybody that on social media that loves it, that likes everything, is looking at everything, 99% of them you're not going to get off the couch to come out to a show. So while we still love you guys, get a spatula, pull your cheeks off the couch cushion, come out, hear everything live. It's so much better.
In the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see this band?
In the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah.
Need 2 more albums,
Yeah.
a couple more shows. I'm definitely going to have a new bass.
Yeah. Eric got a custom bass in the works right now, which you guys will see probably the end of spring, early summer next year.
It's going to be cat-ass.
But yeah, like Eric said, you know, in the next 5 to 10 years, we'd like to get another couple albums in. We just finished up that EP, so, you know, hopefully by next year or following, we'll have a full-length album for you. You know, all new music.
And that's like, you know, we're kind of, it's exciting because I joined this band reflection of kind of, my writing skills, but also, Wade's take on what I present him with, like chorus or, lines or, guitar riffs or whatever.
Right.
I think the biggest thing approaching a next album for us is the collaboration we'll have in going into it. So it'll be a mixture of what I have, what Matt has, Obviously, we want to get more of Eric's take in it as well, and obviously Jason's take too. We don't want to leave him out of the picture.
Yeah, Jay.
Not just because we know he's listening right now, but but
Alpine Valley. Jason wants to play Alpine Valley.
Jason wants to play Alpine Valley. So if we could somehow put that in the works in the near future, that'd be awesome. I don't know, but anybody who's listening, if they're listening, that has any connection to that, hey, let us know.
St. Tragedy. Pulls out Alpine Valley. Yep. We love that.
Yeah.
So if everyone is liking what they're hearing today, check us out on our Facebook, Reverb Nation, YouTube. Give us a like, follow us. Like I said, we got a lot of shows coming up, so if you keep an eye on that on our Facebook, you'll see where we're playing next.
What advice would you guys give upcoming bands that are up and coming?
Eric says, get a trailer.
Get a
trailer. A trailer is a big factor in a band's movement because if everybody in the band has their own vehicle and you're driving 2 or 3 hours to a show, it's no bueno. If you can pile all 4 guys or 5 guys, whoever's in your band, in one vehicle and have a trailer behind you with all your gear in it, you guys can, shoot the shit on the road where you're going the whole time, that's great.
My plan is to get a trailer. I want to put Matt in the back with his gear. See if I can rattle his little cage a little bit.
Maybe we'll give him a sandwich or 2, I don't know.
Lunchables.
Okay. Okay, well, you guys got any final words for all the fans out there?
Don't give up. Keep rocking, yeah.
Come check us out at a show near you. Like I said, Hijink, October 21st, Saturday. We'll be there, Fort Atkinson. Then we got Broad Stop, 27th. We got Bobby Rockets on the 28th. And, yeah, we are St. Tragedy. Thank you for listening. Keep rocking.
All right, thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for people listening.
No problem. Keep on rocking.
We'll do our thing. You do yours.
We'll do another interview in the future.
Hell yeah. Sounds good, man.
All right, take care, guys.
You do that. Thank you.
Bye.